This is the morning talk show. This is your favorite show. This is the morning talk show. You never know you need it in your life.
So yeah, that's the introduction now. That was, wow, good job!
Wow, good job playing that ukulele.
I mean, wow, good job on the intro. That's the best take we've ever done.
That's the best take ever. Aaron, you're
still eating popcorn.
I had a handful in my mouth when you guys said ready, go.
Aaron, that was
So the video literally
Aaron, no you didn't. No you didn't. Don't lie to the
Alright, so, once again, I'm Elijah, this is Aaron, and our surprise guest for today is... Oh, man! It's Isaac again.
My name is Stalin.
We're poor.
We can't afford better people.
Oh, that's harsh.
I mean, actually, I'm probably the worst person you could have on a podcast, and I'm sure someone in YouTube comments will agree with me. So
They're gonna be like, I hate this man. He thinks that...
He thinks that Michael Jackson is a rapist and Hitler had something to do with the Treaty of Versailles.
Okay,
or something
look,
like that.
first of all... Hey, look, no, we're not getting into that. So, this time...
This is going to be number 4?
This is three. This is three. So, we're gonna talk this time.
The origins of Santa Claus.
Okay, origin Santa Claus. This is actually really cool. So Santa Claus over in Europe is like, you know, not a chill dude. He's like a really weird demon dude, and if you're bad, he'll like eat you and kill you.
Talking about Krampus?
Yeah, that one.
Krampus is a completely different entity.
Those are two different things.
I've been lied to literally for the past 19 years. Is he really different?
Yes.
I've been lied to.
This is a new... We're going to call this podcast Elijah Has Been Lied To.
Anyways, the real origins of
Hold
Santa...
on, wait, they're not the same?
No, they're two different entities.
My life's
The real origin is there was a man in Germany by the name of Karl Marx.
You can't bring communism into Santa Claus.
No!
Please! Karl Marx believed everyone should share everything. So,
Okay, well, hold on.
We
Now, hold on, he's got some facts.
start stealing from the rich and climbing to the chimneys of the poor.
No, listen. That's Robin Hood, first of all. You know how Robin Hood worked? He'd go, he'd find the corrupt, and he'd steal from them.
Only after they told him he was corrupt, at least according to Joe.
No, listen. Okay, first, I gotta settle this. The corrupt didn't tell Robin Hood that they were corrupt.
No, that's what Joe was saying. I said I was Robin Hood, I was going to steal from Joe, and Joe's like, well, I'm not corrupt. I'm like, oh, I'm sure the sheriff of Nottingham told you, oh, hey, Robin Hood, I'm corrupt!
Back to Christmas. I can talk about the origins of Christmas
Tell us.
and Santa Claus.
You're the
'cause
fact guy, let's go.
I know a lot of random junk because, I don't know, high school, whatever. The Christmas celebration actually started as a pagan holiday called Yuletide, and someone in the YouTube comments will yell at me about pronunciation or something, whatever.
Hold on, how else do you pronounce Yuletide?
Yuletide! Yeah.
No, it's Yuletide.
No,
Alright,
that
anyway.
sounds wrong.
It was a celebration of halfway through winter, kind of as a to the seasons, because winter was a scary time if you lived in pagan times, whatever. I don't know, they're probably still pagans. Again,
Is
YouTube...
winter not scary now?
Oh yeah, winter's...
Okay,
Aaron, you were the man who got half naked in a snowstorm.
It was a hailstorm. Thank you very much. And that was because the weather will not best me. If you're out there watching weather, I will not be taken down by you.
Anyway, back to Yuletide.
Yeah.
It was a big pagan holiday where people would burn a giant tree and kill the fattest cow. Germany adopted it because they were like, hey, let's take this. And they started burning burning smaller trees in smaller areas, and then eventually it became personalized house trees. And instead of burning them with big fire, they choose little fire,
I feel
like
like
candles.
this is the origin of Christmas trees.
Yeah,
Well,
what the hell does Santa Claus have to do with this?
Keep talking!
Santa Claus was a man named Saint Nicholas who threw presents at people in Germany during a time. Eventually, they shortened his name to Santa Claus.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's good.
That's how Santa Claus
Or
became
apparently,
I like
according
it.
to Elijah's family, Santa Claus is an evil
no,
demon. who
my
goes
family
around.
didn't. Hold on, look at this. Is that like snowflakes or something?
Yeah, show it to the camera.
see
They
that?
can't see that.
You see the snowflakes? You can't. It's not gonna focus. It's snowflakes. There's snowflakes on my guitar pick. Anyways,
My guitar pick has an alligator on it.
alligator. But yeah, so no, I was just like always informed by like not my family. I don't know. I feel like sometime in my life,
Someone who is white.
white people, right?
White people.
White people. Santa Claus is a white. Is Santa white?
Yeah.
Anyways,
Saint Nicholas was white.
Anyways, I feel like someone at some point in my life was like, hey, Santa is cool, but like, you know who else is also Santa and is cool? Krampus, and he's like a bad guy who eats people. Maybe it was The Office, that episode where Dwight comes in and he's like hitting people with like a cane or something.
That's probably what happened.
That probably convinced me that Krampus equaled Santa.
Oh, Christmas the card.
So, I have a question for you. This is a legitimate question. Did you guys have any, like, as a youth, you know, any, like, weird things that your family told you about Christmas or, like, Christmas time or Santa? Because, you know, I apparently had the thing that Krampus equaled Santa Claus. Did you have any, like...
Well, there was this thing that my parents told me a creepy fat white man with a beard descended into my house and left presents and stuff.
So okay. When we get down to it, Santa's a creep.
Yeah.
First of all, I hate the song, he sees you when you're sleeping, he knows when you're awake, he knows if you've been bad or good, like, okay, how y'all watching?
NSA better be higher in this man.
Yeah, also, so be good for goodness sake, like, I mean...
No, I ain't being good for goodness sake, I am being good for that N64 that's under the tree right now.
Yeah, also, I'm being good because some creepy white man's gonna, like, beat me with a piece of
Molest
coal.
me.
No, yeah, be good with a piece of coal. Be good for goodness sake. Like, that's like saying, hey, go ride that bike because it's a bike. Do it because it's the thing.
Whoa. Are you saying you haven't ridden a bike because it's a bike?
I've ridden a bike because I want to ride a bike. I've not seen a bike and been like, do you know what that is? That's a bicycle. Because of that, I shall ride it.
Fun story about bicycles. I don't know how to ride a bicycle.
You don't know how to ride a bicycle?
I don't know how to ride a bicycle. Yep.
You have a childhood.
Yes, maybe. I don't know. I might have been, like, spawned as a 13-year-old
Well, that's right. You
boy.
went around in street gangs having street fighting instead of riding bikes.
Your little city town was like the mafia of Ohio.
Excuse you, is pronounced Ohio.
Ohio. My history
Anyway.
teacher, as a grade schooler, always told me the joke that that's Ohio.
We are all trying to point out topics here, and I just absolutely love it. We're going to run out of stuff eventually, and I'm going to hate it.
No, we're never gonna.
Okay, we got plenty of time. We're still, not on the topic of Christmas, but on the topic of my history teacher. She said when she went camping as a youth,
As a youth.
when it was either her brother or something.
Why do you pronounce it like that?
Like what?
Youth, as opposed to youth.
Because I think when one says youth implies, like, youth is a state of being. Youth is an entity. You have a youth, they're in their youth. See what I'm saying? Basically,
Basically,
someone
There's
really
that.
messed you up as a child. Like, convinced you Krampus and Santa Claus were the same thing, and that youth and youth are two different meanings.
no, I took that upon myself.
Oh,
No.
He's reinventing the English language now.
Don't talk to me. Also, do you know how to spell the word turtle?
Turtle.
Wrong, sir. Turtel. Turtel.
Turtel.
Turtel.
Turtel. Is that anything? Is
Back
that
to
anything
Santa.
like
Back to
turducken?
Santa. Back to Santa.
How do you spell Santa?
C-A-T-A-N.
Actually, it's S-A-T-A-N.
Did I just spell Catan?
I think you did.
you spelled Satan.
I meant to spell Satan, but I used a C for Santa.
Why did I agree to this?
Okay, apparently I'm the only one who knows how to spell Satan. Or even more terrifying,
I love
S-A-T-I-N, Satin. The most
Have you
terrifying.
seen, like, the pictures on the internet where someone, like, spray paints the wall, like, all hail Satin, because they can't spell Satan right, so you're like, ooh, fabric.
Or those things that are like dyslexic kids send Christmas cards to Satan.
Okay, can we have a story about Satan just for a moment? When I was in...
Is it related to Santa?
No.
Then no.
Only if you preface the story with "when I was a young warthog."
When I was a young warthog, this is actually pretty close to it.
warthog.
I was disgusting physically when I was in the middle school. I feel like everyone is, except for that select few of people. I'm still disgusting now, but less
I
so.
look the exact same.
He does. I've seen pictures of him. But anyway,
It's weird.
I used to have a nose period in the 8th grade.
I thought you were going to say nose piercing, and I was like, whoa.
Well, nose
Something
period.
changed.
Whoa, nose period is much. What?
It's nosebleeds.
Once
Wait, does that mean that when you stopped having them, your nose is pregnant?
Probably. But
You get like a
anyway,
big booger, and you pull it out, and like it would elongate your nose.
I did shoot a chicken nugget out of my nose once,
That's
but that's
impressive.
beside the point.
Chicken nugget, baby. Look it up.
Okay. Jesus, I forgot where I was. I had a nose.
Did you ever stick
nose
tampons up your nose?
I tried.
What is wrong with you?
That's a thing. It's on people on the internet. Okay, look, I'm on the internet sometimes, and people on the internet are like, if you ever have a nosebleed, you know what you do? You shove a tampon up there. He has nose periods.
I used to. Once a month, and it was on the dot. I knew the day was coming. My nose would just like faucet blood. It looked like I had just murdered a man and eaten everything to do with his body, including bones, and my mouth was bleeding because bones. But anywho, there was this girl in my class, and she was really like persnickety. And so one day in English class, I could feel the nosebleed coming. So I just turn around to her just before it happens and just gently whisper, "Hail Satan." Anywho, nose fauceted blood. The teacher would not let me go either at that point. And I was just like, I'm leaving. Blood is coming from my face. And she tried to get me a detention. And the principal was really bro, and I didn't get a detention.
On that note, this polar bear relates to Santa. This polar bear is sitting on Isaac, therefore that story is related to Santa and Christmas. Merry Christmas to all. This is going out in the middle of May.
Have a good
This is my cuddle buddy.